This is the time to shine football groundbreaking. It's taken a long time to come, but everybody's cooperating. Look at the sun has come to shine as well. Years ago, during the mid-2000s, I used to say on radio, as the basketball season started to unwind, I would say, ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, and enjoy, because these are the good old days. And this is the beginning with football for us to say, these are the good old days. You look around and you see what we've got coming here, and it's unique. No one's ever done this before. This project is 100% philanthropic. No one's ever done that before, and we've got 2 of those buildings going on right now. No one's ever done anything of this magnitude, and we're doing it with community help. Dr. Rudd made an interesting remark on the radio the other day about how important it is for this school, with our resources and the way the television revenues go, that we must have community involvement. You guys are all proof that that is the case. And there's also a give back, because, as the studies would show you, with this particular project and what's going on, and there's more coming on Park Avenue, it will mean over $100 million to the community. So there is a real relationship that is going on that is unique, that is beautiful, and you guys are all a part of that. This place will have synergy as well. For the first time, and it's hard to believe if you just try to think about it realistically, we've had great buildings before, but never together. So the kids have to go from Southern and Normal, or coaches have to go from Southern and Normal all the way. Now, folks will practice, they will eat, they will train, they will study, all right here. It puts us into a different league. It is truly wonderful. It is my pleasure to begin the program off completely by introducing somebody. We knew, part of the reason this has happened as quickly as it has, and that we could have 2 at one time, is that we have our own new Board of Trustees. I know everybody's happy about that. And there you go. And we got a new chair of that particular Board of Trustees. I had to look to see exactly what the total title for Alan Graff is. And it is Executive Vice President and CFO of FedEx. So what does that mean? It means he is responsible for all aspects of the corporation's global financial functions. That's the kind of guy we got to have. I give you our leader of the board, Alan Graff.
Thanks, Dave. My favorite broadcaster, one of the best in the business, Dave Voloshin. Well done. A couple of my fellow trustees are here today. Doug Edwards, Brad Martin, President David Rudd. This is a great day. Some projects take longer than you would like. Dave and I were kidding earlier that Tommy West used to park a tractor out here and tell recruits that's we're getting ready to start the indoor facility. But here we are, and I think a large part of it is because now the university is free to do what the leadership of the university wants to do, and with the Board of Trustees supporting David and Tom, things like this are going to happen, and there's many more underway. This is just one of many. Our university is going to grow. We're going to hold the tuition costs down. I'm stealing your speech. We're developing a strategic plan for all aspects of the academics. There's going to be more building, and you're going to watch the University of Memphis really grow and really rise. It has been doing that, and it's going to keep getting better, and this is a cornerstone of it. I wanted to thank personally David and Tom, whose perseverance in raising money for this. As Dave said, it's 100% philanthropic, no tuition, no student fees, no ticket taxes, 100% philanthropic. And we're able to get going because we're now an independent university. So that's what's very exciting to me. Coach Norvell, I promised him that this day would come a little later than he would have liked. But I can't imagine now that we could lose any recruits to facilities. Ours is good as anywhere in the country when this is finished. And I know I'm preaching to the choir because you were all invited to come today. But for the TV cameras, to be able to tell everybody, you better get your football tickets now because it's going to be one heck of a team, and I'm very excited about it. So, with that, I'm going to turn the microphone over to Dr. Rudd. Thank you.
Well, let me say thank you to a couple of people first. Let me thank Brad Martin for agreeing to be on our Board of Trustees, for your leadership for this university over the years. I want to thank Alan for your willingness to take on the challenge of being chair of the Board of Trustees, and for many years of remarkable support of the university. Doug, thank you for your support, your willingness to step up and serve on the Board of Trustees. The new board gives us some flexibility in how we move forward and how we develop a strategy and a vision for the university as a whole. I'm pleased to say I think we've got a good vision. We're starting to implement that vision. We'll continue to do that over the course of the next several years. When Dave was talked a little bit about students having access to be over here to eat, to work out, and to spend considerable time. We're looking at some options. I was just talking with Brad. We're looking at some private partnerships to perhaps have a facility to have them live right here on this Park Avenue campus. And so we look forward to the growth, are excited about it. But let me add one thing. Dave was right. I said on the radio the other day that we don't just want community support, we need community support. And let me emphasize that for you. We need the support of this community to do the things that we do at the University of Memphis. I would argue it is a great investment, that it's not just support. It is an investment in this university that changes lives. It's more than an investment in our athletic department, our football program, basketball program. It is an investment in the lives of 22,000 students that we hope will grow to 25,000 in the next few years. It is an investment that returns a significant amount back into this community. And we look forward to working with you. Let me say thank you to each and every one of you for being here. Let me say thank you to supporting this project and other projects. If you haven't had the opportunity to give, I'll wait around a little bit. I'm going to provide that opportunity, and if you don't catch me today, I'll catch you next week. And feel free to reach out. But we need your support. Look forward to continuing to have your support. And without any additional wait, let me turn it over to the two people you really want to hear from, our athletic director. And let me say, Tom, thank you for your great work at this university. It sometimes is a heavy lift, and you've done that may be an understatement, and you've done a remarkable job. And to Coach Norvell, we are glad that you're here. We're looking forward to an exciting year, and we're looking forward to many exciting years to come. Tom?
Well, first of all, good afternoon. I want to recognize a very special guest that's here, and it's fitting because Coach Murphy started this football program right here in this field. And Coach Murphy's daughter's here. Libby Murphy, will you please wave and say hello? Coach Murphy's daughter's here. Thank you for coming, Libby. Had to take notes today. So I want to thank you all for being here at the groundbreaking ceremony. Our last official ceremonial groundbreaking took place September 25th for the basketball facility, and now this is the second half of the Time to Shine capital campaign. And I want to echo what our chairman of the board, Alan Graff, said, and our president, Dr. M. David Rudd. These two men have done amazing things here, and I echo their compliments to what we've done as a community and the community support that's taken place. Specifically has been the Time to Shine capital campaign and what this means for football at the University of Memphis. Coach Norvell, this begins a milestone in creating the finest football program ever at the history of the University of Memphis. And because of this support of Time to Shine and all the philanthropic individuals that were a part of this, the Highland 100, the True Blue Society, and the specific lead gifts that took place when President Martin and I announced this in September 2013 on a radio show that we were going to do a $40 million capital campaign for two facilities to put an infrastructure in place to build around our great athletic programs. I specifically want to thank these lead individuals and these lead donors publicly today for their work behind the scenes over the last 2 years for us. Fred and Diane Smith, Alan and Susan Graff, Brad and Dina Martin, Michael and Jennifer Cook, David North, David Wedeman, Methodist and Gary Shorb, John and Ann Stokes, the First Tennessee Foundation, FedEx's Foundation, Billy and Tommy Dunavant, Bob and Susan Wilson, David and Susan Perdue, Doug and Andrea Edwards, and Scooter Brothers. And I think that's everybody right now on that, and everybody else that was a part of this. These were the lead gifts behind the scenes when we first started in our silent phase, and I want to thank you all. As we move forward in this program, Coach Norvell articulated several very key needs and priorities. And I believe today our football program will reach these needs and priorities in a very, very efficient way, in a very quick way with this facility. This facility is state-of-the-art in how it's designed to meet all the needs for our football players and allow our coaches to do their job every single day in the facility here with the team as we move forward building our champions. So at this time, I would like to tell you that it's my honor, both professionally and personally, to introduce to you our head coach, Mike Norvell, finest man I've ever met.
Well, just to stand in front of you today, today is a monumental day for Memphis Tiger football. To say thank you would be an understatement to our appreciation for everybody that's been involved in making this day happen. To the Board of Trustees, Dr. Rudd, Tom, everybody within our administrative staff that we have, it has been a game-changing development to be able to be here today. To all the supporters, to everybody that came and is a part of this celebration, it's an incredible moment. When I got here, I guess it was 17 months ago, we talked about the next step. That's what we needed to do as a football program. There has been a level of excitement, a level of expectation that has been shown when it comes to Memphis Tiger football that is energized and really brought together a fan base that is building at a rate that is absolutely incredible. I know Dr. Rudd talked about the community and community involvement. The greatest thing about being at the University of Memphis is who we get to represent, the impact that we get to have, not only as a football program, but as this city's a shining moment with our programs and our football program being able to be the front door to our university. And we understand that everything we do as a program represents something that is so much bigger than ourselves. And today, that next step is being taken. Last year, in our first season as a coaching staff, we showed that we were able to sustain success. We show that Memphis football is here to stay, and that the future has its brightest days ahead. Moving forward, the statement, what we talk about within our team, is now it's time to climb. That next step is so very important. Being the best we can personally be each and every day is critical. But now we want to see that step continue to elevate. Board of Trustees, administration, everybody that made this happen today, this is a sign of progress. This is a sign of us elevating our program to taking it to the next level, to where we all want to go, so that we are able to not only recruit the top student athletes in the country, but we're able to provide for and develop the student athletes that we have here today. This facility is going to be incredible in assisting not only our coaches, but to every student athlete that we have to maximize their opportunity that they have here as a Memphis Tiger. This is a special day, and it's going to be one that will be talked about and remembered for a long time. But everybody that's standing here under this tent and everybody that supports our program, you have a hand in it. And I am honored to be able to stick the shovel in the ground, and for all the people that have personally sacrificed to make that happen. Once again, a great thank you. But today is a monumental day because you see Memphis Tiger football continuing to climb. And I'm so excited about where this climb is going to go and what I have an opportunity to do in helping lead this program. So thank you, everybody, for coming out. We're excited about the future, and go Tigers.